We can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God will cut you down.
This is it, the last race, the final race of the second season of JK Tyre presents Royal Enfield GT Cup. Now for you guys who have been following this series with us, most of you all know that Surya has already clinched the Amateur Championship, but the Pro Championship is still very much up for grabs. Alvin Xavier has one hand on the championship trophy, but Anish Shetty has to do all the hunting, all the chasing. This is racing, boys and girls. It's never over until it's over.
Core attraction of the GT Cup is, of course, the meritocratic selection process, the idea that anybody could be out there and be a hero, be a racer on the track. Everybody has the same bike. There's no technical advantage from bike to bike. So it's really the person out there on the bike determining who wins.
16 races and not even one mechanical failure. So that itself tells how dedicated the team is, and we're actually thankful to them to give us that opportunity. The championship is really getting tight, so it's making the whole sport grow, also more entertaining for people to watch.
Our goal is, of course, going to be kind of keep that racing as exciting as it is now. Like this year we brought in the Pro-Am format to spice it up a little bit. Who knows what we'll do for the next year to keep that excitement going, keep it fresh for the racers, try to get more people in, try to get more people watching.
I had a crash yesterday, so I need to start from last. So there is nothing to lose.
I was born with the story. I was born for the glory. Through the heat and the rain, can't deny and ignore me.
No strategy. I lost everything yesterday, so I'm gonna go all out. We'll go full push.
In the description, my time has arrived. I can't hesitate.
Even though Rajkumar Anna finishes ahead of me also, yeah, I am comfortable in my championship. So
Time dreams are never late.
Today I am starting from 6th. Hopefully I get a good start.
So for the championship third, Navneet, Ullas and me are like fighting for the points. So let's see how the race goes. It depends on today's race. The overall championship third will.
Everyone has improved for themselves. So next year will be much more tougher.
Student of the game, like a ball at Howard.
Feeling will be very different. If I win the championship, I'll definitely be happy. But if in case I don't win it also, it's okay. I mean, like, it's not something which is in my control totally. So whatever is my control, I've made sure that every stone is turned.
So if there are chance for possibility to win and any gaps to overtake, I will try to do that and don't take too risky moves. So even if I finish 6th, I can still win the championship.
today's race is more like a survival game, kind of the last dance.
Okay, this is it. No turning back, no indecisiveness. This is the final race of the season, the last race. And at the end of this, when the checkered flag comes out, there's going to be a champion in the pro category. I'm getting goosebumps as I talk about this. So why don't we just move to the side and let's get the ball rolling.
As the green flag is right at the back, they know it's going to be a start. Well, when the red lights go off, we will be off to in a quick jiffy. As far as the championship is concerned, Abhishek has got much better start, but then it's all about them to pull it in. Alvin Xavier stays very, very close again. Bike number 15, Surya. Look at that start. He's a little bit of wobble, but then he gets it in front. This amateur put him up with the professionals, because next year we're not going to let him race, because this guy has really been a revelation.
the race, I was sensible.
I had a pretty good start and just wanted to lead the race and make no mistakes.
Today's pace was really good.
So I saw Anish and Alvin fighting for the first place. So we were all on top 4 were on the bunch.
You look at Alvin Xavier, he's moved up back to third. So he's not just sitting back and letting things unravel in front of him. He's putting up a fight as well.
I don't want to make any risky moves like end up in the gravel. So I was just staying behind Sudhir and Anish and watching them fight. It was really nice seeing them fight. And
Varun Gowda and Siddharth Reddy are both amateur bikers.
Wherever the tires were sliding, I was slowing down, then he was catching up, and wherever his tires was sliding, he was slowing down. So we had a pretty good fight.
But overall, in the race standings, you've got 3 amateur bikers in the top 6.
I had some issues with the bike, like shifting the gears. So a lot of things were going on in my mind after the 7th lap. Turned back, I saw a big gap behind me. Only Surya was there behind me. Suddenly a lot of pressure came inside me. What if I not finish the race? So every corner I was like, oh, will I crash here? Will I crash something? And in the last lap, it was the longest lap of my life. It was like not finishing only.
We're going to be heading into the final lap of this race.
On the last lap, Alvin had a small moment on the bowl, which could have been catastrophic, but thankfully nothing happened, and I made sure that it was safe, and we finished the race in a good way.
As it's going to be Sudhir Sudhakar who will come straight in to take the checkered flag. You could see that little celebration from Alvin Xavier. And they stand, it's the tango and the bhangra put together.
With no mistakes, I finished the race with the win.
Some mayhem there. It's a little bit of a dance as well.
So finally I got the P2 position. I hope to become a pro soon as possible.
Yeah, next season, from the starting itself, I would do it.
I'm feeling really great and finally achieved my dream. And my tactics work.
I feel relieved. There were a few things which are not in my control, because of which we had the championship turnaround. So the wait is long, but then it's good time to prepare as well.
Next year, yeah, definitely I want to fight.
Next season, come with a good fire, with a good physique, and do some cool wheelies on his bike.
Next year, it will be more tough because Surya will be also there in a professional and Varun.
So I will be coming on full force for the next season.
For the first time, she came to watch my race, and yeah, you know, feels good.
I'm really happy because this has been his dream, so I'm really happy today.
So the advice basically I would give for any youngster is that to attend an academy so that they understand what are the opportunities here in India for them to race, considering their age, the financial support they can bring and the moral support they get, and depending on that they can choose if the goal which they want to achieve is actually realistic or not.
It takes a lot of back end, a lot of preparation. So we're already talking about it. Like I said, we're thinking about ways to make it even more accessible. As we get past the postseason here, so we're going to evaluate everything. And then in the coming months, we'll announce how we're going to proceed with the GT Cup for next year.
what a season this has been. So many races with back and forth action. And in racing, sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes you're the nail. But this has been one interesting season. New champions were crowned. Now come next year, the bikes are going to get better, the riders are going to get faster, the amateurs are going to become pros, and there'll be new riders joining the amateur championship. A massive thank you to everyone who came to the racetrack by putting in their hard work, their time, their energy and their effort. And a massive thank you to you guys, the PD Army, our fans, our viewers, for making this happen and enjoying this series from that part of the screen as much as we did from this side of the screen. Once again, thank you so much. Season 3 is going to happen next year. The bikes are going to be here, the riders are going to be here, this racetrack is going to be here, and we definitely are going to be here as well. Thank you once again. My name is Varun Painter, and all of us will see you later.